The Bounce House, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. Today, a Sunshine State showdown in Florida. They believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCF Knights offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass, it's Moran. This time it's complete. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the grab, it's Turner. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Look out, he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Turner.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Gonna run it. It's Turner. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
The Owls offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. That's caught. It's Lewis. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The
big fella in the middle. Man, those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Moran. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He's looking to pass. Rushes on him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 90 on the field goal.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He breaks a tackle. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Card. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time. to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Moncrief. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. He's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. On the move, it's Lewis. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Owls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Lewis. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Using his feet. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
That makes the score. Florida Atlantic 7, UCF 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points.
And the pass pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Moran. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Knights will line up to punt it away.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for space, it's Lewis. And the 40, there he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Four wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. caught near the sticks. It's Card. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Bring in the heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Under fire. Makes the grab down the left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make a play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Lewis. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To the air, it's Moran. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, the offense...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. At the 20, he's got space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw. It's Moran. Fears the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Card. Smashes through the tackle. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Smashes it between the uprights. And now they take the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us... Turning it on! Oh, the quick spin move. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. On first down, here comes... offense. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Jenkins. Inside the... Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the ball's out there after it. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls on the floor.
Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Moran. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He'll try to take it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Florida Atlantic has the ball back. Will try to put together a drive. Their defense just turned in a huge stop with that interception now to pay it off. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Lewis. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, they... yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game. You saw a great example of that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Owls! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking to pass. It's Moran. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's got him. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And tackled there by the defense. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jenkins. Touchdown, UCF! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulls it in. It's Moncrief. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Gets the first himself. Oh, he's got some space. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
QB slicing. No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And they'll try to win it right here with the two-point conversion, and this crowd is electric trying to stop them. Wide receiver comes in motion. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They go to the counter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Back to throw, it's Moran. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Owls! And they're on top here in overtime. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned. Was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To throw, it's Moran. Makes the grab down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm. Ball and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
4 down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they're after him. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, going to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! They got the score. Now to see if they go for...
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, UCF! Got it in to take the lead here in the second. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offense.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack warrants the 2-point try.
That is the score. UCF 44, Florida Atlantic 38.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. On third and short, the power run here. Touchdown! Oh, what a great response here in overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to two-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. So go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. The play action fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Jackrabbit. Trying to slam in. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. Motion from the wideout. Trying to pound their way in. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows.